Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Jan Sewing Solutions. Today we're doing a review of baroque replicas by a company called Shri. Now these are a copy of the originals. This is the original catalogue, and what we're doing is making the comparisons, originals versus the replicas. Now obviously there are a few major differences and then some minor differences with the comparison of the two. First of all, the major difference between the two is the fabrics and maybe the slight variation of colors. Now with the original it's in a tone of dusky pink, and with the replica that's in peach, beautiful peach color. So anyway, I'm just going to go on to give you I haven't got the original to this here, but if you wanted to order the original, then do drop me a line and I will get that to order for you. But what we're doing is mostly concentrating on the alternatives, and the alternatives are these suits that are a fraction of the price of the originals. They're a lot more hard wearing. The fabric is of a different quality but with more durability, but the embroidery is identical to the originals and is of a very exceptional high quality. Obviously the stitching where the borders and everything are connected is done lousily, and you are meant to take this apart and then redo the whole of the outfit. Now this peach color is just amazingly beautiful. It comes with embroidered sleeves, full embroidery on the sleeves, and now the biggest difference between this and the original is probably to do with the back. On the original they've done the embroidery on the back daman, and it's also of a slightly different color, whereas the replica is same fabric, same chiffon fabric used on front and back. Okay, and most likely the fabrics that for salwar and so on, what I showed in the previous video, that is another major difference. Also the dupattas, these are finished off in same color trim, whereas in the originals the dupattas are finished off in a slight bit of a variation of these colors. But what I would suggest with all these suits is buy the extras, buy the additional things to make this suit, and it is the application of those little minor things that really make the suit. And now if I was sewing this, I would probably use this pink color and trim the dupatta off with a bit of that trim, and I would also use that on the jahs and so on, and that is something that will make the suit. So this is just the first of, this is design number 1, although in the originals is classed as, so anybody who wants to purchase these suits, you can contact me via email or through Facebook, and I will pass you my WhatsApp number, and then you can. Now all these suits will be listed on the website shortly. The website, if you have been following the progress of the website, we have had a few problems with streaming the videos and so on. So that's design number 1. Now I've already shown you design number 2, which was the cream. And now design, should do it in order actually, and then that way. Yeah, this is design number 3. It's the aqua color, okay, and the suit, again the biggest variation on this is with this, what they've done is they've used a different color salwar, whereas we have the same color as the salwar as well. So the suit itself, you've got aqua with peach and 18 karat gold embroidery. Again, the way these borders and so on are applied, not in the best of manner. What I would suggest is taking this off, pressing the whole of the fabric, and then reattaching the border on. But the embroidery is almost identical. Yeah, the embroidery is almost identical. It is actually identical. The sleeves have got the embroidery so that you get the similar look. Then you've got the similar kind of embroidery for the application of the motifs on your salwar, on your trouser as well. So this will make a very, very pretty suit given a choice. My daughter-in-law was saying to me, Masi, make this for yourself. You know what? I have got a terrible thingy of not wearing them. I just make them and hang them in my wardrobe. Then the dupatta on the original, they've got embroidery, and on ours, I'm afraid, it's not got the embroidery. The additional things that this has got is it's got application of the beads at the bottom, and also buttons going up on the trouser. So if you wanted to order any of those additional items, then do drop me a line, because sometimes it's very difficult to get hold of things, little things like this. So this is design number 3. Design number 4 is in the black. This is one to, if you're into your blacks, then this is again one to fall in love with. Now the dupatta, you actually can't see the dupatta on this, it's probably plain. But again, if you wanted to add, really sparkle it up and give it a little bit more of a unique look, then you would add lace. Plain salwar and lining. Embroidery, beautiful embroidery on the sleeves. Absolutely gorgeous colours. That's the double top fabric for the sleeves. And it's got the embroidery on the top as well. And then the kameez. This is again beautiful. You know, to really show off the beauty of it, you actually need to have some lining underneath it. There we are. And again, to really make this into a unique suit, you would have to do your little personal touches, and the fabric on this is ample. There is a wide enough gear. I think you would probably have to take out the slight bits of fabric from the kameez and add them to the sleeves. This is generally a problem that most of these suits have with the sleeves. But again, an exceptionally beautiful quality embroidery with the fabric that's very hard wearing, and you could probably really, hopefully you could really get your wear and tear out of these suits. Okay, so this is design number 4. And if you want to order any of these, then do please, don't hesitate, do it ASAP, because we are limited on the stock and I can't guarantee that. Okay, design number 5 is that, and if you want close-up images of any of these suits, then do visit my forum. Okay, fabric for this is ivory color. Dupatta again finished off in a trim. Patch for salwar. Now you may experience occasionally where the embroidery has missed or is not of that much quality, but I would like to emphasize that for the price that these suits are being sold at, you know, these are only little minor things, and unfortunately that's just part of buying something which is not the original. Now the embroidery on the sleeves is absolutely gorgeous. Again, it's finished off on front of the sleeves. Well, sometimes what you have to do is you do have to take this off and reapply it on. In this particular case, what they've done is the embroidery is not centered, and what you would have to do is you would have to put a piece in there, but unfortunately that's one of the setbacks, that they don't use adequate fabric for, you know, and you do have to mix and match and try and work to the best. Okay, the kameez, here we are again on a beautiful work on this. Absolutely gorgeous the way they've done the embroidery. I'll tell you, these suits are just amazing for the price, and they're a bargain. At this price, I could, the more praises I do, the more I think they deserve. Absolutely gorgeous. Now we haven't got all the designs that are in the catalogue. This is design number 5, and then we've only got one more. So there we are. The final one is, I'm afraid, is a bit of quite a big difference in the colour. I don't know whether it was supposed to be in grey or green, but anyway, this is quite greenish colour, and the dupatta is the colour of the bricks on the picture. Embroidered dupatta, very nice. Now this one hasn't been actually edged in anything, but there is embroidery on it, and again, what I would suggest with this is either get one of the colours of the kadai embroidery on the suit, or of the actual fabric, or even if you had it left over from the salwar, and then finish the edging of the sleeves. Now this is a jacket style, and lately with all the things that I've been doing with jackets, I could probably do, like, transform this into like something magical. I can just visualize it and then wear it on top of a abaya to a wedding or something, and it is just gorgeous. You know, you could wear it with the suit. It'd be like, this one would be like my 3-in-1 outfit. I would like to make a plain suit, an abaya to go with this, and I don't know how many other things, but it is amazingly beautiful. I would add probably a little bit to this to make it absolutely unique, but I don't know. I think initially when I was looking at the colour of this, I was thinking, no, I wouldn't. But you know, now when I look at it again, I think I could probably put my magical touch to this and make it absolutely unique. Anyway, do drop me a line if you fancy seeing the making of any of these. Then do make a suggestion, and with the one with the highest votes, we'll go for that, and we'll stitch that one up. Each one of these is more pretty than the other. A beautiful selection, and I think we're going to be busy over the next few weeks with plenty of orders with these. Now, before I go, just a few words. The next arrival of the stock is probably next week, when we'll be getting some more of the cotton and lawn suits. So I'm going to give you a little bit more of an in-depth description of those when they come in. And then next in line we've got Asim Jofa replicas. So if you're interested in purchasing one of those, then there are pictures already loaded onto the forum, and you can see firsthand which designs will be coming in and sort of the price guidelines. And if you want to order any of these suits, then do get in touch with me. And I think I've overdone it. My head is splitting now. Oh. Anyway, du'a mein yaad, and inshallah I'll see you again soon.